Hello. Okay, welcome back. Today I'm going to do something with Laravel CRUD. It's mean create, read, update, and delete data. I'm going to start it with 0 point. It's mean we will create all from scratch. I use my Laravel project to demo for you, and my database is MySQL. And I already connect it with my Laravel project. Inside the env we can have a configuration here to connect to our database. So let me check if I have database or not, but I will create a new one. And today I'm going to do something with movie data that it means that my database talking about the movie, right? And this one, so I created. This is just a database, and I will map it with my configuration here. So my Laravel should be able to connect to my database, like you see. And here is the table that inside my database. I will put it first table. It is the movie. Okay, actually with Laravel we can do it by migration. We don't need to do directly in php-admin. So we can do it on migration, and we should call php artisan make. We can call create movie table. Okay, create movie table. The mandatory table that we will need is the title. So I will store it as string. Okay, call it title. Okay, normally it's string. We can assign the length of that string, or like name. It should be only 100 length of character. Yes, and that's all. Because this is not mandatory, we will execute this file, and it will create a table, so we can see it here. Migrate. Okay, this is which we can call. Okay, it's create a movie table. So let me go to the movie. So we will see other migration table, but we want to focus only this one is the movie table. And go inside the movie, we can see the structure of table. It's the same what we have declared. I will need to design a screen so we can do the operation. For this one, I will have a margin top 5. Okay, so that's all for our form. And this one we need some padding. I think that, and p5. And let's see the result. Okay, let's see the result. Okay, or we can adjust it upward a bit like this. Okay, so when we click this button, it will insert the data into our table. So I will do it by in Laravel we need to access or manage our table by a model. I will create a model, make model, and call it movie. Okay, correct. So scroll up and we see this model movie. Okay, and I would need a controller too, but we already have a controller, so I will use this controller to insert the data. I will need to call it by this controller, or we go direct to the model. It is okay, but if we have anything to do, we need to cross the controller first, and we need to put its the maximum string. It should be matched with our database design, and this one it's 100. Okay, for and URL it's nullable. Okay. We already make the request validation. If the request is not meet this rule, it will throw the error. So what we do next is we will call the model movie to create the data. So we call it now because we have it. Okay, I call it, and I call insert, or we can call create, but I use this method instead. For me, I always use like this because this is what I love, and it's make me clear with the field. So get, I can call get from request. It is the same name, title. Okay. URL. Okay, when we done the insert, we can redirect back. So when the data is inserted, we redirect back. With I just need only this one, and one more is a route. Put it the correct namespace here. Action is the route that we can access to when the form is submit. So when I click submit, form will be go to create. Okay, so let's fill data again. Let's fill the data. Create. Page expire because I forget one more important thing with Laravel. We need to have CSRF token because this is the security of Laravel. I guess that it success insert into database, so we can check it by go to prowl in php-admin, so we can see the data is insert, and the next step we will read it. So to read it, we need to have a route to read it. So I will need to read the data and list it here, and in my route in this whole page is return the work complete, and I will get the movie. I will get the movie. Mostly we will need to use controller, but this time I use the callback function and return here. So with movie I can read from here. Yes, and we get all movie, so we can call get, or we can list it as pagination. We can call with pagination, and I just example you where we can get it from database, and you can learn more from Laravel. So, and to send the data to the blade or to the view, we can call, or we can use the compare. Okay, so now in our blade have right ball movie, have a movie data, and I will put it below the form. So I will separate it by HR, and I call tab ball. Tab ball I will use the bootstrap as example. Go to bootstrap to get the example about tab ball. We can use this one. Okay, and the TR. So firstly is ID, TI, title, so description and URL. So we have the header of table and the row. The row is we need to loop all movie here. So for a movie, so my right ball is here, movie, and as movie, and will be print this TR for a loop. I don't need this one, and this one we get ID from movie. Okay, do it the same with the step. The first, second, and second is the title, and this one is description. This one is URL. So I think that it should work fine. So it's working well. Okay. So let's insert another movie. So I insert one more. Wait, please. And create. Okay, you can see that it's add one more record. It's working, but what we need more is to update data. Okay, to update data, I will need the action button here. I will add one more here is action, and here I need to have button edit. Yes, button 1 is edit, and the class is btn still primary, okay, or success, okay. This one is to delete the data, danger. So when we click this one, when we click this one, I'm going to go to it, get all data on the record that we click and put it here. So when I click I need an action, I will use a tag instead. It means like this. When I click, I will go to home page and I will send the ID of record via query string. So I will append it by ID equal the movie ID. And I will not use the button, I will use a tag instead. Okay, a tag instead, and we keep the delete the same because we don't do with it yet. So let's refresh. We have it, and to make it more space, just MB. Okay. And when I click this one, you can see the ID here, and click on to yes. So I have a way to get data from this ID and put the data from that record here. So I will do it by this home page, and I go to my controller. I use the callback function in route as my controller, so please don't confuse that. When I have ID, okay, so I should have a variable called edit movie, okay, and it is null, and I check if I have a request, okay, I get a save by this one, get ID, okay. If I check this one is not empty, okay, I will get movie by here. Okay, and I will find by the ID that we get from the query string. Let me tell you something. Normally, also in my real life project, I never use get ID by query string, but this way I show you just a way that make me cut some process, because if I use the another way, like we need to have example, we want to go to the edit page, we need to have a route that can bring it to the edit page, edit ID like this, and we go to the controller and we create a method called edit. So this this way I can say it is more standard than we use the query string. So this is just a small thing that I want to remind to the beginner. Yes, to understand that we also have another way. And with my blade file, I need to update something like if the old data is empty, we get it from the variable. Okay. Okay, this one is will be working, and but the one more thing we need to have it is the ID. We need to send it back to controller when we click submit. So if I have ID, I need to, so I will check if if I check if the movie is not empty, I need to have an input hidden, and I will name it by ID, and the value is must be the edit movie ID. Yes, I hope you understand that. Okay. And now we have ID, and okay, so it should be save, and it keep it the same, it is create, or we can call it update, this one. So when we click update, it will submit form to the same create. So I would need to change this action. It means that when we post the cell, so it means that when we submit the update data, it should be go to another route. But I also have a way that we use the same route but change the name, change the meaning of route. We can call edit or update like this, and also change it with the form. So when create or update, it will post to the same route, and in the route this one it should be changed to, so we can understand, yes, the operation here. So I can check if the request is sent with ID. Okay. I check the same if it's not empty, if it's not empty ID, and this one L, it's go to insert. And I will use the operation update instead. Okay, and this one it should be update, and before we update we need to where the condition. Before we update, we need to find that record first, and I find the record by ID and the ID value that's sent. Okay, that should be work. Okay, so let me refresh it again. I just keep it here, and okay, URL we can keep the same and click update. You can see my update movie is here. It means the data is already updated. Okay, perfect. But when it go back, it's go to the same route. I don't need it. When I update, it should be go to home page. So we can do it by redirect to and just be slash update it again. That perfect. Okay, we already done with create, read, update, and one more is just delete the data. To delete it the same way, you need to have a route to access. So we can call it by you can use any method that you need. All support method like post, get, put, delete. Yes, you can have it, but I use this get, just delete and the ID of record, and I will go to delete. Okay, so I need that in my controller. I will need the method, and I get ID, and I will delete my movie by call this way. Okay, so you can call it to delete the movie, and the ID is get from here. So when I delete the movie, I return to the home page again. Okay, do it quickly. So okay, should be work. And I will need to adjust the button. It will need to change. I will need a tag to go to the delete page, and I use the route path. I use the route path instead of query string. Okay. This one is delete. Okay. Okay, I would like to delete one record. Just click on this delete, and it will go to that route delete slash ID. Let's see. Okay, it delete from our record and deletes all. Okay, I create a movie again. Okay, so the operation is working. So that's all for my video today. So this way, it is just a very simple CRUD that you can use it for practice or update something. So okay, bye bye for today. See you in the next video.